Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Newspaper Thursdays from Assam Coaching Center. I am Anusuya Barwa, Faculty Head from Assam Coaching Center. We are going to go through some newspaper articles from the 1st of April to the 6th of April. Let us go to our first topic. APPA in Northeast India. So recently, this topic has come to news, and it is important from a perspective of internal security and governance of GS3 paper. It is also important in the sense of current affairs for any competitive examination, and it has come to the news because of a recent development that took place last year in December, in which a few civilians had unfortunately lost their lives due to a wrong intel in Nagaland. So as of now, it has been removed from 15 police stations in 7 districts of Nagaland, 15 police stations in 6 districts of Manipur, and 23 districts entirely from Assam and partially from one district. And when we talk about ASPA, it is mainly power that has been given to the Indian Armed Forces to maintain law and order in the disturbed areas. When we talk about disturbed areas, it is something that the powers given, it is conferred to the governor of the state or the administrator of a union territory or the central government to declare a disturbed area. The act also allows it to arrest a person and enter and or search his premises without a warrant uh, in the areas that has been declared under AFSPA. It was initially implemented in 1958 during the Naga insurgency in Assam, and thereon it has become an act. To, now let us see in which areas it has been implemented. So in the given you can see in the map the states that falls under AFSPA, and you can say it is a good approach that the government has taken recently to remove it from the places that has already declared themselves peaceful. So in this case, we can say the way forward for AFSPA, since it's also considered another draconian bill, the best way is for government, the bureaucracy, and also the civil society to come together as one unit and enhance developmental activities and also lead to a good law or order situation for a good society to be built up. The next topic that we'll be taking today is about the Sri Lankan economic crisis, and this is important from the civil service examination from GS2 international relation point of view. So the recently we know about the Sri Lankan economic crisis that the country has been facing. So in this matter, we can see the various reasons for the crisis, which consists of in-migration, shutdown, domestic job losses, and also forex decline. When we talk about forex decline, we mean uh, the kind of foreign exchange that each sector earns, like exports and remittances, along with tourism, and this has been brutally hit in the Sri Lankan country. Also, there are lots of migrants who have come back home during the pandemic, but they are now jobless. There has also been a lot of shutdown of many factories due to the pandemic and also a huge job loss. So, how can this be a good way in which India can better her relations with Sri Lanka? We can say that it has already started taking advantage. We have already started taking advantage of their current situation, and we are trying to help them financially as well, and also extending them a line of credit. And we have in this way we can help them and better our relationship with them, as well as check on China's increasing presence in the Indian Ocean. The third topic for today we will be taking up is Criminal Procedure Bill, and it is from GS2 governance perspective. So recently, our Home Affairs Minister had introduced a Criminal Procedure Identification Bill, and in its main objective is to ensure more efficient and expeditious investigation of crime by the use of modern technology, because this is one area that we were lacking behind in technology, and this has become an important bill as of now. So it also allows applicable. It is also applicable to persons held under any preventive detention law. So what is preventive detention is, the person may not have committed a crime yet, but is under the threat that it may commit a crime, and hence, through preventive detention, this person can be detained or arrested as a threat. So the main branch or the repository of the physical and biological samples will be the National Crime Records Bureau, and it will also use modern techniques. However, there are big oppositions towards this bill, and it's mainly called a draconian and illegal bill. It is mainly infringing upon the right to privacy and also the right to life under Article 21, of which right to be forgotten is one right that has been diminished because of the criminal procedure bill. The fourth topic for today would be external debt of India. This is in news because of the excessive foreign debt that India has come up into, and it's related to the Indian economy aspect from GS paper 3. So what is a public finance? It's a finance or management of a country's revenue, expenditure, and debt, also through government institutions, policies, and tools. Then, relating to this topic, we have certain terms like public budgeting as well, which is a financial statement, annual financial statement, and revenue receipts. These are the grant in aid from foreign countries. And whenever a country is given grant in aid, it is always for some emergency or specific project, and it's more like a gift, so there is no need for repayment. And another term important for this is capital receipts, which we call, uh, in which a country borrows money from a foreign country or from an organization. So, what are the impacts that has led? What are the conclusions because of this huge debt that India is in? It is hindering the country's capacity to invest. Hence, our financial prospects are going away from our hands since we are not being able to invest. There is also small income spent on loan repayments. There are long-term economic developments in the future because these become a challenge to us. We are not able to utilize our money. There's also the exchange rate has denominated as well. So we have a bigger gap between the US dollar and our Indian rupee. And also borrowing country's economy declines. Since we're not being able to pay back on time or repay in a specific amount of repayment, so our borrowing capacity has also declined. The last topic for today is prehistoric stones discovered in Kerala. It is important from our paper GS1 Indian History. So, when it comes to this topic, we have to look through the various stone ages that were prevalent in India and in the world. In this context, there are certain elements where we find these stone cultures, and especially megalithic culture that we talk about here in India. So megaliths are huge stones that are constructed, or they are like something like monuments, and they are usually kept together. And these are different types of megalithic monuments that have been there. And this is mainly a culture that has been prevalent in South India from ancient period. And the ones which are found in the eastern section of our country are much new. They are usually related to burial or post-burial rituals, and they do not. There is also a certain distinct class of megaliths that do not seem to be associated with burials, and the ones that have been discovered recently, they also consist of burial urns, black and red ware, terracotta images, stone carvings, and also inscriptions. And hence, we can say that this area was quite a settlement at one point. and the main place that have been found, because stone ages always occurred or tended to occur near rivers. So hence there are three rivers from which we recovered these stones, and those are the Pavani, Siruvani, and Annakatti. So that's it about today. I hope you liked our analysis. Thank you and stay connected. We will come with five more topics in the coming week.